All right, good afternoon, everyone. For the love of Major League Baseball, the Washington Nationals and the Pirates wrapping up their series today at PNC Park. But why am I wearing the Washington Nationals cap? It's simple, because we're going to salute the All-Star game coming up Tuesday in the nation's capital. And, of course, the Home Run Derby, two of my favorite days on the baseball calendar year. And you can catch it all on Fox. And you can catch that Pirate game right now on 93.7 The Fan. And if you see Bob Walker, Greg Brown, tell them I was watching the AT&T Sports Network the other night when they were making paper airplanes. Thank you, gentlemen. I needed that after a very long day. Some fun and obviously good stuff by you two, and two of the best ever, along with the Rock, Steve Blass, and I love those home run calls from Joe Block, and of course we cover them throughout the week. KDK Radio, 93.7 The Fan, and of course Coons Quality Food Sports Saturday and Sunday, and the Coons Market Black and Gold Sunday Show with me. Now, the All-Star Game, as I mentioned, is coming up next week. No longer going to count to determine home field advantage in the World Series. 32 players, 12 pitchers, 20 position players, no longer 34 players. 32 players selected by player voting. Standings, American League East, Boston 3.5 ahead of the Yankees. Central, Cleveland, Tito Francona, Terry Francona, or T, whichever you prefer, 8.5 ahead of Minnesota, 49-41. West, Houston has a 4-game lead over Seattle. National League East, Philadelphia. How about the Phillies? 1-game lead over Atlanta. Central Division, Milwaukee, a game and a half over the Cubs. Pirates 42-49, they're 12.5 back. Felipe Vasquez, no longer known as Felipe Rivero, but still a ninth-inning weapon for the Pirates, named to that All-Star team. West, it's Arizona, a game and a half over LA. Now, most votes from the players for this year's All-Star team. Let's begin with the American League catcher, Wilson Ramos. First base, Jose Abreu. Second base, Jose Altava. Third base, Jose Ramirez. You've got shortstop Manny Machado, who right now there are some trade winds swirling that he may be headed to the New York Yankees before that July 31st trade deadline. Outfield, Mookie Betts, Mike Trout, J.D. Martinez. National League catcher Buster Posey, the Giants. First base, Freddie Freeman of the Braves, along with second base Ozzie Avias of the Braves. Two reasons why the Braves are streaking in their division towards that top spot. And shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Third base, Nolan Arenado for the Rockies. Outfield, Bryce Harper, I still believe a future Hall of Famer. Matt Kemp and Nick Markakis of the Braves. Now, finishing up on baseball. And when it comes to really knowing the game, there are really a chosen few. And a guy who's made his living doing it for the last 30 years. Right now, covering the Pirates game at PNC Park. Associated Press will be covering it, meaning the All-Star game. The Pratte Report. Minimal amount of money, you get all sorts of good stuff. And if you really want to get the backstory on everything that's happening in Major League Baseball, tip of the hat to my lifelong friend, John Pratte, because every time Johnny Ballgame steps up to the plate, it's going, it's gone. Ladies and gentlemen, have yourself a great rest of the day, and we will talk to you later at the club at Shadow Lakes. And enjoy next week's Major League Baseball All-Star Game on Fox Sports.